Hello, Morning Rush regulars. Don't you wish everybody that listened to the Morning Rush had an opportunity to share an office space with Tumbleweed just for a day?
Tumbleweed is a unique individual.
It's so
you would
good.
enjoy getting to know better, I'm sure.
We're going to do tomorrow's show. We'll talk about tomorrow's show today. Some of the things we're talking about. And I guess we got to talk something about the Gamecocks. Everybody's getting excited about this weekend.
You want to talk? Okay, I was going to say we already talked about the Gamecocks this morning and how Ryan Helinski did so great. The Gamecocks are going to lose badly this weekend, and we're going to do a big show about that on Friday.
That's right. Well, we're doing the biggest kickoff for any game ever, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday night with Hootie and the Blowfish. We got more tickets to give away for Friday's show at the Colonial Life Arena. We're going to do that tomorrow at 6:30.
6:30 tomorrow morning. Wake up early with the Morning Rush to win your Hootie and the Blowfish concert tickets. You were mentioning offices.
Yeah.
I have in front of me, Jonathan, the #1 perks. These are the perks that people want in their office.
#1 perk.
I'm not surprised at the #1 one.
Is it massage therapy?
No, #1 is more paid time off.
Oh, pay me not to be here.
Yeah,
that's #1. Being in the office, the #1 perk, not being in the office.
But you would agree with #2, I imagine.
Okay.
Which is they do not like the lighting.
Oh.
Jonathan Rush hates the lighting in this building.
Man, when Tumbleweed flips the lights right before we do this video, these fluorescent lights are never on. It's like 2 o'clock at the Skyline Club when they flip the lights on to run all the cockroaches out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what it's like. Because I hate this lighting.
#3 is a way to adjust the temperature to their needs.
Did you know that 75% of the thermostats in American offices are attached to nothing? There's no wires. It's just a thermostat.
Where did you get that stat? 75%.
Look it up. Look it up. Google wouldn't lie to me, would you, Google?
No,
I hope not.
Google would keep it real.
I know you'll warp the 2020 election, but you wouldn't lie to me about thermostats. Just saying.
Well, so maybe we could talk about workplace conditions, things that you wish you could change about your job. Is it you wish you had more paid time off?
Yeah.
Do you wish you had a natural... You notice as Tumbleweed looks around the studios, we never get natural light in here.
No.
We have the warm glow of Fox News that Jonathan can get angry with.
I like to watch the MSNBC warm. It's not quite as warm, but it does have a glow to it. A little more of a frost.
Yeah.
If you're watching Mika in the morning, the Ice Queen.
Oh my gosh. So that's one story we can talk about. Have you seen this house down in Australia? Putting this up on the Morning Rush blog. My wife's a real estate agent, and so she really works hard on getting the right photographs of your home.
Sure.
That's a big deal. I guess
Absolutely.
most of the transactions are taking place because people saw a home online that they liked. So if you have the wrong photos, nobody's even going to come look at your house.
No.
Well, this house in Australia is being put up as the worst home photos ever. It really does appear to be like a crazy house. Like they've got some sort of picture of Alice, what's his name? Who is the rock and roller from the 70s? Alice
Cooper?
Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper with blood hanging out of his mouth.
Oh, that's
they've got
This is the
handcuffs.
kids' room.
They've got like upside down crosses put on the walls. They've got
You said they got handcuffs?
yeah, they've got handcuffs all over the place,
Like a
hanging from the
torture
ceiling,
chamber going on
hanging
here?
from the like 30 pairs of handcuffs.
Wow.
They've got I don't know if that's Satan or not, but it's something with like big horns hanging out of its head.
We got
And
one of those swinging basket things attached to the ceiling.
Come by this house. Would you
Wow.
like this house?
Got a torture chamber built in. Now we're talking.
Jonathan is always into some weird stuff when we talk about. He always goes in that direction.
Wow.
But what's the worst house you've ever looked at? I remember going into a house once. It didn't really look that bad, but it was the smell of the house, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Dude,
Yeah, you're supposed to put little drops of vanilla on top of the light bulbs.
bake some
in each room.
cookies.
Make it smell good.
Yeah.
Make some cookies.
This one
Yeah.
smelled like they were baking puppies.
Yeah,
It was horrific when I went in there. It was like you wanted to just vomit when you walked into their
God,
house.
honey, it smells. They're baking puppies. Should we stay for dinner?
Other stories that we've got, according to a new survey, the reason that the marriage rate is dropping in America, according to women, is men have nothing to offer anymore. It turns out that 58% of women make more money than their male counterparts, the people that they would have dated, which kind of goes against the whole equal pay thing. Apparently guys are making less than the women now. So the women are looking at these guys like, hey, I'm making 60 and you're making 30.
Right.
Why would I date you? So there's nothing for you to bring to the
Yeah,
relationship.
if I'm not going to date you, I'm certainly not going to marry you.
Exactly.
You're just going to become a Klingon.
Exactly. Now,
Well,
for guys used to date girls who had made less money simply
Right.
because they were hot. But guys are not hot.
No.
They're just not hot. We're not hot creatures.
No, and after I get through dating you, I'm certainly not going to marry you. I
No.
would date you for 3 months. And look, this is not good news, guys. We've been dethroned already, which I guess is not surprising. We've been hearing about the wussification of America. It's because guys are willingly giving up their positions.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, women no longer find us attractive because we just come off like a bunch of worms.
So
We're like
how would
homeless
you,
worms with our hat in our hand.
So if you were a young man, if you were talking to David, Lee, John, one of the youngsters in the Rush household, how do you explain to them that you're never going to get married because unless you can grab the world, right? You got to take it.
Yeah, you got to seize the moment. I'll do one of my infamous seize the moment speeches tonight at dinner at the supper table, just to see Sally's reaction as I explain to my boys how they need to seize the moment. I think John and David will be at dinner tonight. I know
Okay.
David will be there, so I'll do that, and I'll report on Sally's response, which is guaranteed to be priceless.
I don't know if ladies agree with this idea that men are not attractive because they don't. I'm sure if we do this bit tomorrow morning, I guarantee at least 2 phone calls are from somebody who says, I would just love somebody to love.
Exactly.
Just to have a nice, somebody who's kind and considerate.
Yeah, they're going to say that, and that then puts us in the category of just being a puppy. Either way. It's not good news for us, guys. This is not good news. I'm saying we don't talk about this because I don't want the morning rush irregular guys to be feeling bad about themselves, especially going into a big week against Alabama. It's already going to be trying enough.
We put up a story on the Morning Rush blog about a couple in Pennsylvania, Robert and Tiffany Williams. On May 31st, their bank, BB&T, inadvertently deposited $120,000 into their account. They discovered that sometime between May 31st and June 3rd, because beginning June 3rd through June 19th, they spent all $120,000. Blew through it in 2 weeks. It's gone. Sadly for them, on June 20th is when the bank contacted them and said, we're going to need that $120,000 we inadvertently put into your account back.
Yeah, we need that back.
And then Tiffany said, oh, my husband will set up a payment plan. And then the bank could no longer get a hold of them after June 20th. Right. And now they've been arrested, and they just got out on $15,000 bail. So with that in mind, I'm looking at what they blew the $120,000 on.
Oh, it's going to be a fun list.
It's really not a whole lot. According to this, they bought 1 SUV, 2 4-wheelers, a camper, and a trailer, and that was it.
So they could load all that up and head out, leave the house behind, honey. There's nothing in the house we need. We get all this free money. We're just going to go camping for the next year.
Is that what you would blow it on?
That's what they did.
Put yourself in their shoes.
Okay.
Not that you're stupid and you don't recognize, well, the bank's going to figure this out someday.
We're going to suspend reality, okay?
Yeah.
You don't get arrested for this.
Yeah.
What do you spend the $120,000?
But you know you got to spend it quickly.
Now, you can't just go and, put $120,000 in the stock market. They'll come and get that out. You got to take possession of something. So don't call up and say, well, I put it in, like a CD, interest-bearing. No. What would you go buy? I'm buying a 68 Camaro first and foremost.
That's the first thing?
Then I'm buying a 1955 356B convertible. I'll get the Porsche in the car for it.
Wow.
Even that.
So you're all about cars.
Actually, after the Porsche, I'm already in the hole.
Yeah,
so
you already took out a
okay, I
loan.
got to revise that a little. I'm buying 240,000 of these. That's what I'm buying.
The WNOK football. Are those left over from when we were on WNOK?
I think
like
so,
in the
yeah.
90s
This is
or
a
whatever?
souvenir from the WNOK gift shop from 2008.
Good heavens.
Okay.
Well, I think that we discussed the topic of what do you blow $120,000 on
That's good.
tomorrow morning, 7:15. So that's kind of the show for tomorrow.
Honey, I can hear Sally now. Honey, you need to move the car out of the garage. That's going to be my new shoe closet.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's what she
All
would do.
shoes.
All shoes.
That's it.
And matching belts. And that's it.
Wow.
I don't know. What would you
How
spend
about
it on?
purses? They got to have purses.
Yeah, I guess so.
The ladies love the purses.
You're going to need to add on to the garage because we're going to do purses, belts, and shoes. I mean, one car space for each. I don't know. What would you spend? We'll talk about that tomorrow as well. Anything else we want to talk about?
That's
now?
it.
That's tomorrow's show. And you can always chime in and tell us what you would spend it on, or you get a chance to win the Hootie tickets. It's 978-WCOS. You can reach out to us on Facebook and Twitter. What would you, is there something going on, maybe in your neighborhood, or otherwise we need to talk about? We can do that as well. You know where to find us. Tomorrow morning at 5:30, you'll find us on 97.5 WCOS.